Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to go over the exact 5 flows that will print you money for your e-commerce brand on autopilot. If you're wondering who I am, my name is Tushar and I'm the founder of Milvora.com. This is my website, as you can see in front of your screen right now. These are the designs that we have created. If you own an e-commerce brand yourself and you want me and my team to handle all of the email marketing for you, you can come on the website and book a call with me. We will make sure to help you out and generate a lot more revenue for your brand as well, just like we do it with all of our clients. So without wasting any more time, let's just jump into the video. As you can see in front of the screen, these are the exact 5 flows that I was talking about. The first one is welcome flow, second one is site abandonment, third one is browser abandonment, fourth one is cart abandonment, and fifth one is checkout abandonment. In between these 5 flows, the welcome flow is the most important, and the cart abandonment, checkout abandonment, browser abandonment are the top most high performing flows. These flows will generally generate more revenue for your brand than any other flows will. So make sure that you are doing them correctly. So now dive into the flows and let me walk you through the welcome flow. So what does welcome flow means in the first place? It's a flow which gets triggers as soon as someone enters your email list or enters their email in their email pop-up or sign up to your newsletter. This is the exact flow which triggers and takes them through a series of nurturing which help them convert them from a visitor to a buyer. And the goal of welcome flow is just to convert that first purchase. This will be the highest revenue generating flow for your brand, so make sure that you are doing it correctly. I'll walk you through a welcome flow myself so that you can get an understanding of what sorts of welcome flow can be made so that you can get a better understanding of it. General rule of thumb, we can have around 5 to 6 emails in this welcome flow. I would suggest you to go from anywhere between 4 to 6 depending upon your brand, and the time delays between all of these emails would depend upon your brand as well. If you're a brand who is very aggressive on the marketing side, you can have 1 or 2 days, but if you're a brand who deals in luxury good and needs a lot of nurturing, you can extend this email flow and can add up to 2 to 3 days of time delay in between these emails. If you're wondering what does email 5 and text-based email mean, I will walk you through the text-based email that I'm talking about here in the later part of the video, so make sure to watch it till the end. But before that, let me walk you through the welcome email flow that I was talking about from a brand. So Neuro is the brand that I was talking about previously, and I think the welcome email is pretty good, so that's what I'll walk you through. As you can see, this is the first email that is sent to their first time visitors or customers. Welcome to Neuro. This is the subject line, and as you can see, they are talking about unlock the better you, as their products are basically about helping people discover their focus, or let's say help them sleep or help them feel more calm and collective. That sorts of product that they sell. So as you can see, they are giving me the 20% off with this discount code. And if you look at the hero section, it's very bright and it has a simple heading and a subheading and a huge CTA right at top, so that as soon as someone gets their code, they can just simply go to the website ASAP. And below that, they are showcasing some of their best sellers or the things that they usually sell, which is this gum and memory focus gum and the sleep recharge and the calm and clarity pills, and again they have a general CTA at the bottom as well. So this was very sweet and simple. This is something which you can implement for your brand as well, depending upon if you are selling something similar or anything. Even if you are selling apparel, you can have a hero section right here and showcase some of your best sellers around here and can talk about your brand story and how you started. And this is the second welcome email that I got from them, and they're talking about their own product, which is good. As you can see, they are talking about what does their product does, and it's energy without jitters. As a lot of people who consume caffeine, like they're afraid of the jitters and they just don't want that, right? Obviously, so they are talking about that their product gives them the caffeine and the energy and the focus that they require without any jitters. And as you can see, again they are talking about the discount code that I have a 10% off and I can shop here. And below that, they are talking about the ingredients that they have in their product: L-theanine, natural caffeine, vitamin B6 and B12. And again they are educating the customers. Every customers like to be educated about what are the things that they are consuming, so that's a good thing. And again below that, they are showcasing some of the product reviews as well, which is very important to build trust in a brand because they are selling something which will enter your body. So this is very important that they are building trust from reviews. So if you are running a, let's say, a health supplement store or something like that, which goes inside the customer's body, reviews and basically testimonials would always help you out to build more trust in the first time customers for your brand. This is the fourth email in their welcome flow: last chance, 10% off. They are trying to create urgency, which is a good sign. And as you can see right here, it is clearly evident that I am getting the 10% off. Again, they are providing me this code and giving me a CT to shop now, and they are providing some of the best sellers so that I can take that code and shop something from here, so which makes it quick and easy for anyone who's browsing their emails. And again, they are promoting the socials, which is again a great sign. So again, this is the second last email inside of their welcome flow. They are totally focused on urgency. They are trying to create urgency. As you can see, they are talking about don't miss out on the 20% off, and we got 24 hours left to save 10% off in the first order. This is the code and I can check it out. And this is their last email, which is 1 hour left. Again, just the final push, and again they're talking about the discount code, and yeah, that is it. Pretty simple, and every single thing, as you can see, it's very easy to see and easy to click, and they're providing every single thing at right up front, and they're not like giving the discount code at the bottom. So you always have to make sure that the offer is clear and it is easily visible for anyone who's visiting your email flows and your emails, and the CT is very clear and very easily clickable. As you can see right here, Shop Miro, it is very easily clickable. So that's what you need to keep in mind as well. So I just showed you a great welcome flow, but if I was the email marketer, what I would have done is I would have added a text-based email at the end, and that text-based email would have came from anyone from the team or the founder, let's say, and they could have talked about again the same thing but in a different sort of format, because a text-based email feel very personal, and I've seen that across many e-com brands that it converts hella good. So make sure to add text-based emails in your welcome emails as well. And if you are wondering what are text-based emails, you can just watch my previous videos, and in that previous videos I have showed few examples of great text-based emails, so make sure to check that out. But this was the welcome flow, and now we'll move over to the abandonment and browse abandonment flows. And just a quick tip, make sure to add text-based email at the very end of every single email flows that you have, because they convert like crazy. Make sure you are not overdoing them, because if you overdo them, then their effectiveness just goes down. But if you do it, let's say 4 design-based email and a text-based email, it converts very well. Since these are flows, so you can have text-based email in all of them, but if you are sending out campaigns, because yes, text-based emails works great in campaigns as well. So what you can do is have a frequency of 3 to 4 designed emails, well designed emails, and a text-based email. So basically you can just send 1 to 2 text-based email in a month and you will be good to go. If you go over that, people might start to get insensitized to it, but you can check that out for yourself through trial and error. So here, as you can see, this is a site abandonment flow, and for this flow to work, you need this metric that I'm going to show you right now. So if you're using Klaviyo, which I suggest you that you do, you can come here, and for the site abandonment flow to work, what you need is this metric, this cogwheel. As you can see right here, active on site. When we click on active on site, you can see that this active on site trigger is working. As you can see there, 106 people active, 80 people active on 5th December, 50, like something like that. So as you can see, this metric is working. So you need to make sure that on your Klaviyo account, this metric is working as well for the site abandonment flow to trigger in the first place. So once you have checked that it's done, then you can move on to creating a site abandonment flow or browser abandonment flow so that it works. So let's talk about cart abandonment and checkout abandonment in the first place, because these flows would generate more revenue for your brand than any other flows. For the cart abandonment and checkout abandonment, the email design can look pretty much the same, because it's just the same product and same thing. They are just at a different sequence of action, because person A has abandoned a cart and the person B has started the checkout and has abandoned the cart. So the email designs can look pretty much the same, but the CTAs will differ, because while you're creating the cart abandonment, you need to have, let's say, a CTA of return to cart or something like that. But when you're doing checkout abandonment, you need to have a CTA of complete order or check out your order, something like that, so that it's relevant to the abandonment cart that you are talking about. And again, you need to have a text-based email at the end, which is very important. But for this to work, what you need is again few metrics and few triggers inside of Klaviyo account. So I'll walk you through that right now. On Klaviyo, for the cart abandonment, you need the added to cart metric. As you can see right here, this added to cart metric is working, so you need to make sure that you have this metric installed inside of your Klaviyo account. And if it's not working, make sure to do that first and then come back and create the cart abandonment. As you can see, it's working right here, 42 people on the 30th November, and as you can see, the graph is moving basically. So this metric is required for the cart abandonment, and for the checkout abandonment, you need checkout started metric. As you can see, I have this checkout started metric right here, and this checkout started metric is also working. So again, make sure that this is also installed on your Klaviyo account if you are using Klaviyo and it's working. After only that, you can create the checkout started flow. For the cart abandonment and checkout abandonment, I must have created videos on it, so make sure to watch that. And now let's jump on to the browser abandonment and site abandonment. These two flows might not generate the most amount of revenue for your brand, but these are still important, right? To capture the intent of the first time customers or potential buyers on your website, because you are paying so much to get people onto your website. So you need to now capture that traffic which is coming onto your website and create them into a potential customer. So on some length, site abandonment and browser abandonment has helped that. Now don't confuse the two, they do have a difference. Site abandonment is basically when someone abandons your site, and browser abandonment is basically when someone abandons a product. So there's a difference between them. The site abandonment flow would be pretty easy. You can just create a site abandonment email regarding the site abandonment flow, and you can add 5 emails in this as well, and make sure to again add a text-based email at the bottom. And for the browser abandonment, you will find a dynamic block inside of Klaviyo to create this browser abandonment flow. So make sure to watch a video on that. And once you have understood how you can create a dynamic block inside of Klaviyo for this browser abandonment, then make sure to design all of these flows inside of a professional software, something like Figma, that as you can see I am on right now. Do not use Canva because the design capabilities there is limited, and if you want to really stand out in people's inbox and you want to get ahead of your competitors, you need to use a specific software like Figma, which gives you a lot of ability to make creative designs, just like the one I showed you for the Team Neuro one. So make sure that you're creating your designs in a professional software with good creative compelling designs. So that is it for this video. These are the 5 flows which will generate a lot of revenue for your brand. If you have any question regarding these flows, or you want me to create a video on a topic, you can just comment them down below, and if it's a query, I will answer it. But before you go, if you own an e-com brand yourself, doing a lot of this at once would be very hectic for you. So if you want me and my team to handle all of this for you and generate you a lot more revenue for your brand from your email, you can just book a call down below, and me and my team will help you out to generate 30 to 40% of your brand's entire revenue via email alone. And that's pretty much it. See you in the next one.